do you think the lotus is not well used by the BJP in the logo of the G20 for which India is getting the presidency? All kinds of objections have come that more dikhana chahiye tha because more is hope and lotus is purity. So lotus is wrong over there. If we had shown the peacock, then they would have found something else to say about it. And then they say that how can you rest the globe on a lotus? Because I don't know, some science tells us that we can't do that in a logo. Suhel Seth?
Actually, it's the wrong logo. The logo should have been the G23. Only then would the Congress have been happy. I think it is bizarre. You know, Lokesh is a very bright man most of the time, but he has to defend the indefensible. They have a problem for every solution. Every solution, Congress ke paas ek problem. Now, let me give you a 2.0 version on branding and marketing. No one counts the petals when you see a logo. If I ask you how many squares are there in a particular brand logo, you won't have a clue. People assimilate a logo as one unit, A, B. I'm not even bothered about the lotus and, you know, how many petals, which petal is coming up in 3D. That's not the argument. The argument is it a great logo? In my mind, it's not. By the way, as a logo, it's not. But my objection is to the overarching unit. I have no problems with, the lotus or what do you want them to do? Put all the flowers? Are they talking about the G20 presidency or are they announcing a floral show? This is not the horticultural gardens event of the year. Now let me come to the other point. I think what you've missed out, Lokesh, and your entire team in the Congress is the slug line below. One earth, one family, one future. That, to my mind, is represented very well with the globe resting on the flower. You see, don't imagine that, oh, BJP isme bhi politics kar rahi hai. As GVL said, you know, in 2024, perhaps Trump will announce his candidature, not Narendra Modi. He will be busy with India. So they're not trying to win elections overseas. The other point is, sometimes it's important to be graceful. This is a logo developed for a presidency which makes India proud, which makes every Indian proud. You know, when you do the kind of pettiness that you're indulging in, you actually upset Indians because they turn around and say, yaar, isme bhi inko problem hai. Now, here's my thing. No one in the BJP is that sharp, to my mind, to put a flower and then rest the globe and then say, oh, will there be an objection? It's a logo. It's one single unit. And by the way, I have to give credit to Modi. The rationale for the logo has been well articulated. Starting from the Buddha, talking about peace, talking about the universality. I think it's fun. No, 1 minute. Did I interrupt you? Put your finger down. Put your finger down.
I'm not interrupting.
When I need your advice, I'll rattle your cage. Let me finish. So the point is, this is a single unit for a single presidency which India is going to assume. Navika Kumar rightly said, tomorrow you put anything. If you had put the rose, GVL would have objected. If we had put the bicycle, Kansham would have objected. If you had put the broom, Aam Aadmi Party would have objected ki hamara aapne symbol le liya. I mean, where does a person go in this country? You all infest politics into everything. It's almost as if a guy is going for a walk, you will find a politically upsetting idiom to challenge him or her on. Relax. Learn to be graceful. Learn to be happy. Every day to express your frustration through anger, through nitpicking, through pettiness is not going to win you an election. It'll only upset people and it will make you look stupid, that too on prime time. On Navika's show, which is usually watched. I mean, why would you want to carry forward that insult where people are saying, yaar, Lokesh to itna bright aadmi hai, aaj isne ye baat kaise keh di? They don't know the backstory. Ki bichara Lokesh kare to kare kaha, kya? Jaye to jaye kaha. So my advice to you, my young friend, is analyze logos in their entirety. Logos are but a symbol of communication for a different brand promise. The brand promise here is one earth, one family, one future. And my last piece of advice to you, Lokesh, is when will the Congress try and be part of the Indian family? You had one family rule you, you at least know the importance of a family. Now expand that one family into a universal family and rejoice in it. It's a day of celebration.
Well said.
Not a day
Well
of
said,
mourning.
Suhel Seth.